a plus sign that is sending a post to a server. So let's implement the server side. All right, so on the server side, we are expecting a post. Right, we're expecting a post that's mapped. So for post, it's post mapping. Right, post mapping, and we're going to map it to the same URL. Oh, not that one. It'll be widgets over here. Right, we're going to post again, following the naming conventions, right, of widgets. Notice that even though this URL is identical to this other URL, they are still unique because this one's a get and this one's a post. So that's how the server can tell, which is which. Right. So this one is going to be public. Public is going to echo back the widget that came back. Perhaps with additional information such as created at, things such as updated at, things like that. Right. So here we're going to do a create widget. And we're going to pass a widget object, the new widget. So this is the new widget, which we're just going to append to the widget list. So this will be widget list. We're going to append the new widget. All right, and then we're just going to echo the new widget. Okay. Now, one thing here is that this widget presumably is coming from the client. The client passed me this JSON object, right, which has a title, has a new ID, and everything. We need to parse that from the body of the HTTP request and then map it into this new instance. So how do we do that? So to do that, there is an annotation for that, right? So there's an annotation called the request body. See that? The request body does this for us, right? It's going to parse the incoming HTTP request body. It's going to try and to instantiate a widget instance. It's going to use the setter functions. Use the name of the fields to know which setter to call. It's going to populate the instance and then pass it to me. Right? If there are any fields that don't match, right, it will just ignore them. Right? And then we're going to add them. Right? So let's try and do this. So let's refresh. Right, so let's add. It still doesn't work. Oh, did I restart the server? I forget. Probably not. Restart. Okay, add. All right, there we go. So we have these new widgets are being added, right? Posted to the server, right? Added. Notice that even if I refresh the document, it remembers, right? Because it's going out to the server. The server is the one who's remembering this, right? And it's coming back with the correct list of widgets every time. Until I restart the server, right? The information will still live there in the memory of the server.